When's the last time you've seen earbuds with a built-in heart rate sensor? Because I know I haven't seen that before until these Powerbeats Pro 2s. And I'm actually liking them a lot more than I thought I would. Like, it's been a while since I listened to Beats headphones or earphones of any kind, but the first thing that comes to my mind when I see Beats is not the best sound quality. Because from what I remember, it used to be that Beats did not have the best sound quality. And that's still kind of true now with these Powerbeats, because they're not the best sounding earbuds, but honestly, they've come a long way from what I remember, and they sound pretty good. To get a little technical, the bass is there, obviously since they're Beats. The mids and highs are also pretty good. Now the highs are a little bit less than what I would like, and the soundstage isn't as wide as I would prefer, but I'm not an audiophile, so just to put it very simply, they're not gonna wow you over, they're nothing extraordinary, but you'll have an enjoyable listening experience. They're great sounding, and for this price range for premium earbuds, it's what you'd expect. Now there's one more thing about the sound that I gotta show you. With these, you also get active noise cancellation, so it'll block out any white noise like a vacuum, plane noises, crowds if you're in a crowded area, all of that. In addition, you get transparency mode as well, so if you want to hear more of what's going on around you, you can also do that. Alright, so it's future me here. I actually forgot to mention one of the coolest features, which is adaptive EQ. This is always taking the shape of your ear and adapting the sound to best fit your ear. Pretty cool if you ask me. Alright, back to the current me. On that note, let's talk about how they actually feel on your ear. Because compared to the last Powerbeats, they're supposed to be much improved with their design. And they are, because not only are they lighter than the previous ones, but they're also smaller, and at the same time, they pack more battery life in them. And I'll talk more about the battery life in a little bit, but just based on this, I gotta say they are comfortable. Even though I do wear glasses, so sometimes the hook can interfere with the actual frame of my glasses. Even despite that, I love it. Might be because I am generally a fan of earbuds that have the hook or even wingtips, just because I like the stability when I'm playing basketball or running. They're not gonna fall off. Another good thing about these is that they have silicone ear tips, which I definitely prefer. They're more comfortable, and plastic ones sometimes hurt my ears instead. In the box, you also get extra silicone tips in case your ear is bigger or smaller, you'll get a better fit. Something else I prefer with earbuds is actually having physical media buttons, which these have. A lot of times in my experience when I'm running or something like that, touch buttons that other earbuds have can be a little bit finicky, so physical ones are actually good. Now, since these are fitness-oriented earbuds, you're also going to get an IP rating of X4, which simply means they're going to be sweat and water resistant, just not dust resistant. But yeah, just before we round up the design, which I do overall really like, let's talk about the heart rate sensor from the beginning of this video. I don't know why I find it so cool. Maybe because I've never seen this on any earbud before, or maybe the fact that it just makes sense. Like, think about it, if you do track your heart rate a lot, then having that all in one place when you don't have an Apple Watch or something like that is just useful. Now, one thing to know, on iPhone it will automatically track it, but on Android you have to manually enable it each time you want the tracking. Now honestly, I don't track it at all, so I don't use this feature, but just having it there for the people that need it in one place seems like a good idea to me. Alright, all of this is cool and all, but how long will these earbuds last? Well, the buds are supposed to have up to 10 hours, and with the charging case, you get up to 45 hours of playback. And this is with active noise cancellation off, since obviously that will drain more. But essentially, the battery life on these is pretty solid, you know, especially since you probably won't be using this for like 8-10 hours a day. You can expect it to last you a while. Now, when the battery does get empty, at least you have USB-C and wireless charging to make it convenient. Oh, and one thing I want to mention is that since Beats is owned by Apple, you'll obviously get the best experience on iPhones. Things like fast pairing, audio sharing, and spatial audio are only on iPhone. But if you use an Android phone, you'll have all the other features with the Beats app, which, by the way, looks like this. So, knowing all that we do now, is the $350 price tag worth it? Well, if you want one of the best workout earbuds, these are, from what I've seen, a lot of people's go-to. The functionality is there, and it's got pretty good sound quality as well. But me being me, I would still tell you, if you can find it on sale, then get it then, because they do go on sale, like right now. They are, of course, a premiumly priced product, so if you can find it on sale, that's a win. But to put it simply, they're good earbuds. I think you'll like them if you get it. They do a lot of things well, if not great. And just like that, if you like this video, then like it. And if you loved it, then subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.